Prove that the derivative of cosecant x with respect to x is equal to negative cosecant x cotangent x. We are going to start the proof by using one of the reciprocal identities we learned in trigonometry. Cosecant x is equal to 1 over sine x. Then find the derivative of both sides. The derivative of cosecant x with respect to x is equal to the derivative of 1 over sine x with respect to x. Then use the quotient rule for derivatives. The derivative of f of x over g of x with respect to x is equal to g of x times the derivative of f of x with respect to x minus f of x times the derivative of g of x with respect to x divided by the square of g of x, or denominator times the derivative of the numerator minus numerator times the derivative of the denominator divided by the square of the denominator. So, this is equal to denominator times the derivative of the numerator minus numerator times the derivative of the denominator divided by the square of the denominator. So, this is equal to sine x times the derivative of 1 with respect to x minus 1 times the derivative of sine x with respect to x divided by sine squared x. The derivative of 1 being constant is equal to 0. So this is equal to sine x times 0. And then we learned in one of the videos in this channel that the derivative of sine x with respect to x is equal to cosine x. Substitute cosine x for derivative of sine x with respect to x. So we have now minus 1 times cosine x over sine squared x. We have sine x times 0 minus 1 times cosine x over sine squared x. Sine x times 0 is equal to 0. Negative 1 times the cosine x is negative 1 cosine x over sine squared x. This is now equal to negative 1 cosine x over sine squared x. This can be written as negative 1 over sine x times cosine x over sine x. If you want to check, negative 1 times cosine x is negative 1 cosine x. Sine x times sine x is sine squared x. One of the reciprocal identities we learn in trigonometry is cosecant x is equal to 1 over sine x. Substitute cosecant x for 1 over sine x. One of the quotient identities we learned in trigonometry is cotangent x is equal to cosine x over sine x. Substitute cotangent x for cosine x over sine x. Therefore, the derivative of cosecant x with respect to x is equal to negative cosecant x cotangent x.